One Mississippi. Hey guys! It's Savannah, and so today I'm going to be talking about something kind of fun, which is a fun video. But before I get to that, I just want to share with you guys, one, it's snowing, and I have been like literally shitting my pants all day because I'm so excited. I love snow, and I'm so excited because I'll get to start snowboarding soon. Well, I already snowboard, but snowboarding season starts. Two, so I'm supposed to be in school right now. It's 12:54 p.m. and I didn't go because it's snowing and I was too excited. But what I was gonna say is this morning I did my makeup like usual, and I have just like lost all my eyelashes, not like real eyelashes, but my like fake eyelashes. And so but I had one eye left of the Ardell Demi Wispies, and then one eye left of just this like Walmart brand. And so the Walmart brand is shorter and the Ardell ones are like really long and spidery. But I didn't know that I only had one of each, so I put, this morning I had one short on and one long on, and yeah, I didn't realize it until I was almost to school, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, and number three, I have this very cute tin cup today for my tea. So today I'm going to be talking about things I used to do as a kid, and of course this video was inspired by Jenna Marbles. Go check out her, she has two parts of her things she used to think as a kid. Something like that, as a child, something. And freaking hilarious. And I was a really weird kid, and I'm still weird, but the things I used to think as a kid are just freaking hilarious, so I really wanted to share them with you guys. But yeah, so let's just get started. So I have like a little list. I'm gonna just show you guys this song real quick before I get to the list. It is like, it's so good. Like my video. It's called It's Strange by Louis the Child featuring K-Flay. I'm gonna get up and dance. It's strange, but it don't need space from you. And every single thing you do, I like. But I've been changed. Maybe I just knew I had to wait for you. So another cover little space for you. It feels nice. Go look up that song, download it, play it when you're sleeping, play it when you shower, play it whenever you want to listen to it, play it when you study, play it when you take shit. So, random facts about me, I don't ever work out, and so I'm out of energy all the time. No, actually I have a lot of energy, but I'm not able to burn it because my body gets tired really easily. To start off, again, I was a really weird child, and I did some weird shit, thought some weird things, but again, I think most kids it's just so cute because they're just trying their best to really understand like how this world works, and so with that comes misconceptions and just like their understandings are just funny, like. Okay, so when I was little, this is just a wall in my bathroom. And do you guys ever notice how like on the wall there's like, for like sometimes the paint has like, you know, these designs and stuff? Okay, so when I was little and I was like taking a shit or something, because this is right in front of the toilet, let me find this one. Okay, so what I would do is I would look at these little paint splatters and make characters out of them, and this one right here, so these are her legs. This is her head, and she has like a really severe underbite, and then her hair and her neck kind of extends out. That's this old lady that I would always just like make stories about while I was taking little shits. And yeah, that's the only character I can really find on the top of my head. But yeah, I would just look around and find like a ton of different characters. Okay, so yeah, going along with that, I had a pretty big imagination when I was little. I used to make my friends, like I would force my friends to make up a dance with me, and we would like choreograph a dance, which is pretty normal. But then I would make, me and my friends, no, literally, I'd be like, guys, we need to go to the mall. I would make my friends go to the mall, and what we would do is it was usually like me and like one or two other friends. I would make us like walk in the mall, and usually it was pretty busy, so we'd walk around and we'd count to 3 and we'd break out in the dance we just choreographed, kind of like mini flash mob. I don't know. I just remembered something. When I was little, I did not believe that my friends would go and do things outside of us hanging out. It's a weird thing. So one time I was like talking to Samara and I was like, yeah, my mom goes to this thing called Walmart, and Samara's like, oh yeah, my mom goes there, like I've been there. And I'm like, really? What? You've been to Walmart too? I was like, mind blown. Okay, so there was a hurricane simulator in the mall. And I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen one. It's just like, pretty much like, oh, I don't know what to call it. It's just this little machine, and you get in it, and it simulates like a hurricane for you. And it's super fun. It was like so much fun. So me and my friend Samara, we would go there, and we would purposely only go to the mall just to play in the freaking hurricane simulator. And okay, so you guys probably like can already tell, but I was a really obnoxious kid too, and still am. Like I'm obnoxious and immature, but like whatever. And so we would go to the mall and go inside the hurricane simulator. The mountains look so pretty right now. Okay, and we would act like it was a real hurricane. We would start screaming our heads off, be like, shit, let me out! Like freak the fuck out. And so this one day we just decided to be extremely noisy, and this one girl from it was Charlotte Rouge. She came out and she had like the phone up to her face, and she like came out and was watching us and like angrily talking on the phone, like all pissed. And we're like, oh, she's telling on us, like we totally know. And so we like, let's get out. So we like got out of the hurricane simulator and started like kind of walking away from that general area, just trying to get like escape, like flee. And so we got away, and the security guard of the mall comes up to us, and he's like, hey girls, like you guys need to quiet down, like we got a call from the Charlotte Rouge manager. We're like, yeah bitch, we know. Okay, so this next little fact of what I used to do as a kid is from actually more like 5th and 6th grade. 5th and 6th grade were the days that I started getting into boys, and I started sassing back to teachers. Like I think that's like, you know, that's pretty much when I was like, you know, like growing up. I don't know. But anyways, so we had this recess monitor because we still had recess in 5th and 6th grade, and we were so mean to her. If you're out there, Miss Tryon, I'm sorry, but you gotta admit we were funny ass kids. Okay, so her name was Mrs. Tryon, and she was about, I'd say about mid-50s, and she was just, oh, she was a bitch to us. She hated us. She hated all the kids. Like, she was never nice. And I think that's pretty much asking for kids to be mean back. And because if you're a nice teacher, kids are gonna be nice to you. Like, I remember, okay, so it was always like me and like 4 other girls. We just always caused trouble. And we weren't like fighters or anything, but we were just obnoxious little shit. So this is so weird, but it was like 30 degrees outside, I remember, and one of us asked to go to the bathroom, and she said no. And so we're like, all right, well, we're gonna fuck with her. So then we all decided, it was like 5 of us, decided to go inside without asking, and that was a huge no-no for when we were little, like, you don't go inside without asking. You ask the teacher. If she says no, you stay outside. But no, we were pissed because she wouldn't let Jada go to the bathroom, so we're like, bitch, we're all going to the bathroom. So us 5 went into the bathroom, and we were all like fucking around in the bathroom stalls, like being loud, playing with the soap, like, oh my gosh, like, chill. And so that bathroom was, hey, what are you guys doing? Bitch, who do you think it was? Mrs. Tryon. We ran out, and me and another girl, I think it was Samara, stayed in the bathroom, closed the stall door and hid in the stalls, stood on the toilet so she couldn't see we were in there. She doesn't even know we're in here. So, oh, okay, so this is something that I think is personally really cool. And just like a kind of a different thing that was about me. When I was little, but I feel like this is kind of common. When I was little, I used to think that the clouds in the sky, each cloud would tell a story of how someone died. And so if I saw a cloud and it looked like a kid flying a kite, I was like, oh, that kid was flying a kite and maybe he fell off a cliff or something. Also, I used to do this thing, and this honestly, it isn't that big a deal, or like even that big, but I would constantly, whenever I saw a little kid that was younger than me, I'd be like, oh, okay, so this is what they're gonna look like when they're older. Literally every kid, and I would tell my mom, I'd be like, so when that kid is older, he's gonna look like this. And she was like, oh, really? And like, yeah, like you can tell, like he's only 5, but I can always just tell. Honestly, looking back at how I used to think when I was a kid makes me excited to have kids, because I'm like, how weird are they gonna be? I don't know why this is so funny to me, but like, okay, so this was around when I was, like, from ages like 5 to like 7 maybe, I would just randomly like thank my mom for raising me. And I don't know why this is funny, but it's just like, my sister used to get so pissed at me. My sister's about 4 years older than me, and we'd be like riding in the car to like Walmart or something, and be like, hey mom, and she'd be like, yeah, I'm like, thanks for raising me. And then my sister would turn around in the front seat and just glare me down and be like, you're so dumb. She was so mean to me when we were younger, but like, I would just like randomly be like, mom, thanks for raising me. Like, I couldn't do this alone. Also, another thing I used to do in the car, I would purposely leave the seat next to me open, and the reason why is because I was making room for Jesus, and I'd be like, yeah, Jesus is sitting right next to me, like, this seat's taken, and I would even buckle the seatbelt for him, because Jesus can't buckle his own seatbelt, I guess. But yeah, and I think that's so cute, like, just like, it kind of shows, like, how sweet kids can be, and like, just how their hearts work. I just think that's so cute. On a side note, when I was little, so I feel like I had a little bit, I was just kind of weird. Okay, again, I was just a weird kid. Another thing I would do is I wanted, at age 5, I was 5 years old, 5, 10, 5, my dream was to have 5 kids, 5 houses, 5 cars, and smoke 5 packs of cigs every day. Yeah, and I think it was just because at the time I was 5 years old and I was just obsessed with the number 5, and I was just like, 5 everything I want, 5 lamps, 5 candles, 5 cups of tea. Like, I was just freaking weird. My mom, like, to this day tells like how I would do this, because she just thinks it's like the funniest thing ever. And it is pretty funny, but honestly, like, and like neither of my parents like smoked cigarettes when we were younger. I was just like, yeah, like as an adult, I'll probably smoke cigarettes because like that's what adults do, like, but no, I don't smoke cigarettes, like, but I wanted to when I was little. I don't know if you guys would ever play Sims, but I'm pretty sure you have. It's really popular. I started playing Sims when Sims 2 was out, and my friend Remy introduced it to me, and basically my life got flipped upside down when she introduced it to me. I got hooked to Sims. I lived, breathed, and talked Sims. Like, literally, I'm not kidding. Like, okay, if you've ever played Sims, they talk a different language, and I don't even know what language it is. It just sounds like gibberish, but that's what I would do, and I would act like a Sim. Like, not all the time, not like constantly, but I would play with my friend Remy, and we would like act like Sims. And if something is in her way, we'd be like, yeah, like they do on the game.